Hey everyone, so today I thought I'd just make a quick wee video basically showing my study tip, and I just want to say before I get into the video that these tips might not work for you, but I just thought I'd show what works for me. I think it's important to start early, so that's why I'm putting this video out kind of a good bit before exams, because when you start early it makes such a difference and it means that you're not as stressed when the time comes towards exams. So the first tip I want to share is to find your workspace. I think it's really important to get somewhere that's nice and bright, and make sure you have something like a desk or a table and something spacious to work on so you can spread out all your work rather than being confined to somewhere really tiny. My next tip would be to get nice supplies, because it kind of makes you want to do the work a bit more. I know it's stupid, but it is true. The things I use the most are my wee liners, which I am in love with, and then I have some markers to do diagrams, flashcards, which are really great for summaries of topics and things like case studies or definitions of words, stuff like that. And they also have like a wee set of post-its, which are really handy for making notes on if you want to stick them to a page. Say like a teacher gave you out a booklet or something. And they're also really good for marking pages on books if you're doing English or English Lit. And also I would really recommend getting notebooks to take notes down for each subject, because it helps so much to condense it and put it in your own words. And if you're not really into notebooks, I know some people just like taking their notes down in a file pad. And another thing I like to do, which is slightly a bit extra, but I love like matching my files in my books, because I think it just makes it like clear in your head, like you know what each file is and you don't have to like rummage through and like check what subject it is. So once you've got all your supplies gathered, the next thing you need to do is find some inspiration and motivation. And for me, the best way to do this is to go onto Tumblr, and if you search study blurs, you will actually just want to die with how amazing people make their notes. And some people are just so motivated, it's crazy, but it really does give you a kick off the bum. Like people will post quotes and stuff, and it really helps me get motivated. And also people share really useful tips and ways to make your notes look, so I take a lot of inspiration from there. And that leads me on to my next tip, which is to make fancy notes. So what I mean by fancy notes is just make really nice headings and like bold titles. And I like to keep it nice and neat. I don't like it too all over the place, so I like a nice structure. And I think using markers and bright colours for diagrams and stuff really helps. So all those tips were basically just things I like to do to prepare for revision, and these next few tips are like actually getting stuck into the revision. So the first thing I highly recommend doing is making a revision timetable. It seems tedious at the time, but it is so worth it, because it saves you having to think like, oh, what should I do now, and like not knowing what work to do. If you have it laid out, you're way more likely to just get on with it and do it. And for me, the best way to make a timetable is to use Get Revising. It makes it a lot easier. They basically do all the hard work for you. So basically what you do is type in all the subjects that you're studying, and then you can like change the priority of each subject. So say you're struggling more in one subject, you can take that up a bit, and basically it will just put it into your timetable for like more hours to study for that subject that you're struggling in. And it's basically just a great way to have it all laid out and see what you should be doing. I know for some people, especially me, and particularly doing A-levels, looking at all your notes and things that you have to revise for can be a bit overwhelming, and it's sort of hard to know where to start. So the thing I would do is break everything down, and basically what I mean by that is break everything down into the separate subjects and topics, and just go through them one at a time and take your time on them, don't rush through them. What I like to do before I actually get stuck into the revision is go through all the topics. This helps if you have a specification, like you can get that online, or maybe sometimes your teachers will give them to you, sort of like an overview of all the things you'll be learning. What I like to do is go through, and if there's anything that I find particularly hard, I will highlight it, so I know to go back over it again, like I know to revise that one more. And once I've revised a topic, I will tick it off. And I think this is the most helpful thing ever, because when you go through all of them, you can tick them all off. It means you can go back over again, and the more ticks you have, it means you revised it a lot, so you know that you've done the work, and it makes it feel like you're actually accomplishing something. And another thing that's really helpful to do is to watch videos on YouTube, like study tips on YouTube and like wee summary videos, because it can be quite boring to just look at writing all day. So to look at something more visual really helps. Hank Green has a series called Crash Course, and it is amazing. They have so many different topics they choose from. My last tip is probably the one that I will definitely stress the most, and that is to have chill days. It's really important not to burn out, and I always say, like, when you get stressed out you need to recharge your batteries. So what I like to do is just chill out, not worry about it for one day, whack my electric blanket on, get into bed, and I'll usually just watch like one of my favourite shows. So when I filmed this I was watching Black Mirror. I'm still not too sure about it, but I quite enjoyed the episode that I watched. So those are all my tips basically. I hope they help somebody, anybody, I don't know. Hopefully they help some of you out there. They work well for me, so I need to actually listen to myself and start doing this now, because it is so important to start early. It takes so much weight off your shoulders. So good luck with any exams you have, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.